Welcome back everyone. This vlog's going to be a little bit different. We visited the Van Gogh Immersive Experience in London, and filming was allowed in there, but they preferred to be as quiet as possible to help keep the atmosphere. So I filmed while I was in there, but I'm doing all the talking after. The experience goes into detail about Van Gogh's art, his inspiration and motives, with copies of some of his paintings, along with stories behind some of his art, such as one of the sunflower paintings going missing during the war. I'm not massively into art per se, but this experience isn't like a normal art exhibition. Along with prints of his work, it goes into Van Gogh and his life, his relationships with his friends and family, and the reason he removed his ear. I hadn't realised before visiting that after cutting off his ear, he wrapped it in paper and left it with a woman at a local brothel. The exhibition also uses a lot of new and original ways to show his art, which, if you're like me and not too into art galleries, makes this a much more interesting way to access and learn about it. There's a projection of a series of his vase paintings onto a 3D vase, one of his Japanese-inspired pieces broken up into layered hanging elements, giving a very three-dimensional feel. They've used forced perspective on one of his paintings of the asylum he was in to give another different three-dimensional feel to his art. And possibly the most fun take on one of his art pieces, his painting of his bedroom made life-size so you can walk in it and be part of the art yourself. There is also a VR experience you can do for an additional £5, although we did not do this, so I can't tell you anything about it. And there's a room where you can colour outlines of his work. It's quite a peaceful activity for all ages, and there's quite a lot of people in there, so that looked very interesting. The absolute highlight, however, is at the end of the experience. A room where you can sit with projections all around you, including the floor, of his life of work. Starting at the beginning, going through all of his different styles and inspiration. His art is given new life and energy with movement, as it paints all around you and comes to life.
We did not have the courage to have a go at any time, no matter what.
They mix some of his quotes in with the art, showing his thoughts on life and his work, which I also feel gives a deeper, more personal meaning to how he viewed the world and his own art. The end of the show takes us into the asylum, going through all of his self-portraits and leaving us with black walls filled with his quotes. A beautiful way to end the exhibition. This experience is something special, it's educational, it's gripping, and most importantly, it gives a new way of experiencing art. Like I said, I'm not massively into art, but this I really enjoyed. Because it's not just rooms of paintings, it's about his life. It allows you not just to see his work, but to learn about him, his life, his motivations, and view his work in a whole new way. I hope you enjoyed this slightly different type of vlog and a glimpse into the Van Gogh immersive experience. If you'd like to join me on more trips, then please subscribe, and I hope to see you for your next one. Thanks guys.